what we are here to talk about is the future state of leadership, and especially in the tech community. So let me describe this new era. Is anyone familiar with the concept of VUCA? So VUCA is actually the environment that we're living in now, right? So in the past, the business community could move fairly steadily, fairly predictably, and then all hell broke loose. And in fact, that's why you're here today, is because of this VUCA environment, because it's volatile, it's uncertain, it's complex, and it's ambiguous, right? So that's the reason why you can move very quickly and move into a new area with a new product or new service. It's also why, if you don't pay attention, you too can be disrupted. So now, the way to really achieve greatness in your new companies or in any company is really align your teams around a single vision, around a handful of strategies, and then let them get to work. Two things that I really want to emphasize with you here today is that if you can get culture right, and you can start getting on a path where you're developing your own emotional intelligence, you'll have a much greater chance of riding that wave of change as opposed to getting overwhelmed by it. So there are all these team-centric tools that are starting to be developed that you can measure the effectiveness of teams, and as a leader, you can step back. 30% of founders suffer from depression, 27% suffer from problematic anxiety. The failure rate in founder partners is actually higher than the divorce rate around the world. CEO founders, by and large, they don't have anyone to go to, right? You can't go to a board member and say, hey, I'm really concerned about the next stage of growth because I don't know if I have it in me to make that happen, right? You can't go to your employees and do that. So you need kind of a robust support system, and that's what we're trying to do when we're launching Project Atlas. So there are really these two huge components that work together to form an effective organization, and they're all interlinked, right? So there's the individual performance gets affected by the organizational structure. The individual leader has a powerful effect on all of his people. So I encourage you all to get on the path, and as much as you look at your product, you want to make sure that you're delivering the product on time. All those things are important, but these have to have a priority if you're going to be successful in the future.